What's good, YouTube? This your boy Chopper Style, and man, the boys is back, man. It's been waiting on this season for so long, man. Felt like forever. I did not know it was only the first 3 episodes, though. I knew it wasn't gonna be a full season, but just the first three? What, man? Oh well, I don't care. Every Friday, I will be ready to watch the next episode. But man, let's talk about the first three. After not watching The Boys for, such a long time, I kind of forgot just how wild and crazy this show can get. And in just episode one, I mean, you were reminded quick of how wild this episode or this season is, man. Like, geez. Season two pretty much picks up right after season one ended. And the boys, with Huey, Mother's Milk, and Frenchie, oh yeah, and Kamiko, they're still in hideout, minus Butcher, trying to figure things out on their own. I don't know why they kind of look up to Huey in charge. Like Mother's Milk and Frenchie, they are pretty good at what they do. I feel like one of them should lead or something, because Huey, like, he's not terrible. He's a good addition. He tries to help, but without Butcher, things get wild, man. I mean, pretty much Huey and Starlight are trying to shut down Vought by trying to expose the Compound V and to learn that, to put it out there that superhumans are getting all their powers just from Compound V. And they were lied to their whole lives, thinking that they got their powers from God or they were gifted, and really it's just manufactured. All these superheroes, they pretty much are getting played, man. It's wild how deep this goes. Vod has a new member to the crew, Stormfront, and you can tell Stormfront, she comes in with a bang, man. She is stirring up the whole Vod thing. Homelander is pretty much like not even fully in charge no more with Stormfront. And also Stormfront came in different. Like she came in vlogging a Homelander. So Homelander couldn't act out the way he wanted to or say what he wanted to. I mean, she's streaming this and you can tell he was pissed off, that this girl is part of the new VOD team without talking to Homelander at all. And, he does not like Stormfront at all. You can tell he does not like her. She's taking his power from him and everything. But, oh yeah, also, she does not like Starlight either. She even calls her out and says she's a VOD spy. And it's like, damn, this girl is like coming on to everything. Just, she does not care. I'm not gonna lie, I love the addition of her too. She is just as twisted as Homelander. I mean, you see later on, because you didn't really know what type of character she was. She was very upfront and blunt, but she's also just like Homelander, if not worse. I mean, we've seen this girl take out a whole family for no reason. I understand that Kamiko's brother was pretty much labeled as a terrorist and all that, and that's what they're tracking down. Okay, but you don't have to go after the family. She has the dark side of Homelander, but she's just way more upfront about it. And I really do think that Homelander is going to warm up to Stormfront. I mean, why not make that your right hand man or woman, if you want to say like that? She could be, her and Homelander together. That would be a crazy force. They have both those twisted ass minds. I can see them linking up and being partners. She's pretty much has the same powers as Homelander. It's just instead of having laser eyes, she has lightning. I mean, she has super strength. She can fly. She can do all that stuff. So, and it also, like, she was handpicked by the higher ups, so maybe there is a little bit more backstory of why Stormfront was even picked, maybe to rival Homelander. I don't know, but we're going to find out. We find out that the terrorist everyone's trying to find is actually Kamiko's brother Kenji. And man, their backstory is tragic. Learning that they had no choice in being superhumans or having superpowers. They were, forced to take Compound V. Their families wiped out. It's wild. And her and her brother have a very good connection. They even, built their own language so they can, communicate with each other. Because Kamiko's, life has been so tragic, she can't even talk no more, or she won't talk. She can, but she hasn't talked since her parents or her family was pretty much taken out. And Kenji, he is a beast, man, with his powers. Man, him and Kamiko go at it. He's trying to run and he was messing her up. Threw her into the building. I'm like, damn, man. That's how you gonna show your sister? But yo, the big sister prevailed. She's like, man, I thought she was gonna be done. No, she came back and took him down, choked him out. That's what's up, man. Kamiko was a beast, yo. But later on through the episodes, Kenji really helped out the boys a lot. I mean, he saved his sister's life and he saved Huey's. I mean, Huey, I don't know what was about to happen in that scene with Homelander and Starlight. I don't know if Starlight was going to try to hurt Homelander or actually kill Huey. But because of Kenji, I mean, he wrecked Homelander. I mean, but Homelander's pretty much indestructible. But he still saved his life. And he could have ran away. He could have got away. But Stormfront was about to kill Kamiko. And Kenji came back to save his sister. And in return, Stormfront, man, she dismantled this dude, just broke off his hands. So his powers are completely gone. And then just the way she like wanted to see him slowly die. I'm like, yo, Stormfront is on another type of crazy. And then just snaps his neck. And then Kamiko is watching the whole time. After this point, Kamiko was about to change. To see her brother get murdered right in front of her, and that's like one of the only families she had left, and they just got reunited, she's gonna change. I'm telling you, you can see it. Early prediction, she's taking out Stormfront at some point in this season. Maybe next season, but I think in this season, she's gonna take her out. Definitely the craziest moment in episode 1 was with Susan, the CIA deputy. Huey and the crew met up with her to try to get some information and to help them out. And before she can even do anything like useful, her head just blows up. Like, what in the hell just happened? Who did that? You know, who's listening in on them? Like, it's so many questions. Like, what in the hell just happened? But we're gonna have to find out later on what happened. But dude, nobody seen that coming. Like, that was crazy. We see Queen Maeve is still talking to her ex-girlfriend. She seemed like she's kind of torn up. Like, she doesn't know what she wants to do. She's trying to be there for her ex-girlfriend. She's trying to do the seven stuff. And she seems like she's a good person. You can tell she's not like the others in the seven. She may go along with whatever Homelander does, but she kind of doesn't have a choice. I can see her maybe switching sides. I definitely think that Queen Maeve may switch sides in the future and go against the Seven or Bot. I don't know, early prediction, but I definitely see it. She definitely seems she likes to spend her time away from the Seven. And you always see her ex-girlfriend popping up, but she does not want Homelander to know about her ex-girlfriend, her seeing her, because if so, Homelander's gonna wreck it, and he might already know because he's seen her, thinking about it, and or he's seen her talking to her and stuff. So there's a chance that Homelander may know this dude is too crazy, man. A Train is healed up and back, and Starlight looked like she was about to throw up. I mean, seeing him and knowing what the hell happened, I mean, he could actually expose her and even get her probably killed if he wanted to. But Starlight has something on him too with, A Train's girlfriend that he killed and all that. So they both got dirt on each other, but there's still a lot of tension. But A Train, I mean, yo, they could have left you for dead, and Starlight saved his life. So he kind of owes her one. And also, he has his heart problem still. Like, you see him having his heart problems. Like, I thought that was over. Maybe he's still taking Compound V. I don't know. We're going to have to see. But he's been on Starlight's ass, man. He knows that she is a spy pretty much. And he was on her ass when she had got that Compound V and she was trying to hide it. He just knew. And he was following her that whole episode, man. So the tension between them two is definitely not over yet. Gotta wait to see it unfold. The Deep. Man, what in the hell is going on with this dude, man? Whenever you see the Deep, you gotta sit back and about to have some laughs. This dude is just getting tormented at this point. I mean, he has been like in this own little world for like ever since last season. They are just messing with him, saying he's gonna get back into seven and all that. And I think they just straight up playing him. I don't even know what they're even trying to do with him. Like his character, I know it's funny and he's comedic relief, but there's got to be something else to his character. Is he gonna join back with the seven? Is he gonna maybe join? Like, is he maybe gonna join up with Starlight and all them because he does owe Starlight? You've seen him apologize and he feel like crap. So the stuff that they are doing to Deep is Lightweight helping. He is realizing stuff and he's becoming more comfortable with his body. The whole his gills talking and singing to him, like what the hell, bro, man. I couldn't help but laugh at that, man. That was a crazy ass part of the episode, man. The Deep, he's too wild. And then he even tries to come, with his whale and all that, trying to stop the boys. And man, him and whales, he cannot keep a whale for nothing. Every time they always die. Every friend he always makes that's a fish or something always dies. They just boat ram the hell out of the whale, and that whole scene was just wild. Huey was just laying in the well. He's like, I just want to stay here. You see the heart beating and everything. Like, yo, that was so crazy graphic. And they just chilling inside of a whale. Like, yo. But something that I was very surprised that happened was Huey and Starlight were able to get the Compound V whole thing out there into the open. And now everyone knows that all the superpowers and superhumans that people have, it's all from Compound V, and no god or anybody gave them the powers. So that is crazy. So the VOD is going through a whole lot now. They don't even know if they're going to stay open. The Seven seems like they are doing their own thing now, especially with the addition of Stormfront. So maybe that's a coincidence. They just happen to add Stormfront, and now everything is kind of falling down, and the Seven is their own thing now, pretty much. Or maybe I don't know what's all going on, but they seem to not give a damn. I mean, because who's going to stop them? I mean, that's what Stormfront's pretty much saying. And if she gets Homelander on her side, who's going to stop them? Homelander, in my opinion, is still the best thing about this show. The way this dude plays his character is just amazing. The fact how you never know what he's going to do. Whenever he's on screen, you're kind of on edge because you don't know what's going to happen. The whole show is like this, but Homelander, he's just so wild, man, in his mind. The actor plays him so well. And now Homelander has a son that he's taking care of with his twisted mind. I mean, he's like, dude, you have powers. And he just throws him off the roof. Like, what? He throws him off the roof. The conversation he has with his son, we're gods and stuff like that. I'm like, yo, this dude should not be a damn father. And I like that the boy, his son was not just like believing him and stuff. Like his son hates him. He doesn't like him and repels him. And, he wants to be by his mom. So I wonder how that's going to unfold. Like, what is Homelander going to do? But knowing his twisted mind, he might just play along and become a good father or pretend to be. There's no telling what Homelander's going to do with that situation, man. That was wild. And it's crazy. I know it's a TV show, but looking at Homelander treat his son like that, that stuff's kind of crazy, man. And what the hell is up with Homelander and Milk? My God, that was a cringy scene to watch him drink that last, bottle of milk he had. Like, he enjoyed the hell out of that milk. Anytime he drinks milk, like that stuff's just weird, man. Homelander is he is a weird person, man. But my thoughts on the first 3 episodes, man, it was great. I loved every minute of it. There's so much that happened in it that I can't even talk about every single thing. I love it, man. This show is amazing. Watching this show, I hope that we never have to deal with superpowers. I always thought that stuff was cool and it'd be cool to have superpowers, but watching this show, this is exactly how the stuff would turn out, like for real. Hell no, I don't ever want to have to deal with stuff like that. It's too crazy. But this show is amazing, man. The way they portray everything, the dark humor, And it's also like so many people watch this show that I thought wouldn't even watch this. People that aren't even into superhero and stuff, they are watching this show. You know, my mom, my sister, everybody is watching this show, man. This is a great series. You know, I can't wait to see it unfold. Every Friday, I'm gonna be ready to watch it. I'm kind of digging this every Friday thing. I mean, who wouldn't want to just binge watch the whole season? But you know, dragging it out a little bit and releasing an episode every Friday, that's not that bad. You know, you got the first three up front, and then you got a couple after. You know, you get to have that suspense, and the cliffhangers have a little bit more meaning because it's like, oh man, what's gonna happen now? And you get to talk about it and stuff. So that's kind of cool. And I will definitely be making a video on every episode they release. If you like this video, please give a like, comment, share, subscribe, and Chopper Style out.